The beautiful part about it, or the funny part, or the ironic part, and only in Tallahassee, is I was getting close to dropping them off. I realized, hold it, this girl was drunk. She got in the wrong cab. She doesn't know these people. So I said, well, look, I said, when I drop them off, I can take you somewhere, wherever you need to go. I didn't want to just, abandon her. Well, John, who's now single, says, well, I got a car. I'll take you home tomorrow when I sober up. She says, okay. So that she gets out with them, knowing that she was with the wrong people. So, yeah, that's, some people might call that story crazy. I call it Friday Night in Tallahassee. There's an area of Tallahassee, we call it the Strip. It's a bunch of bars. That whole block, it's been around since I was in college here. They were leaning into each other, holding each other up. That drunk walk, I can't walk by myself, but you can help me. And they got over to the car. So she gets in the car, she puts her seatbelt on, and as she turns around and she's staring in the back, I realize she's got a really upset look on her face. So I'm trying to pull out or trying to move, and I look in the rearview mirror and I realize that the couple in the back bench seat, they're kissing and making out, and the guy's squeezed in the seat next to him, kind of awkwardly. Well, he's staring at the girl in the front seat, and the girl that was sitting behind me is now leaned over kissing the guy that's on the other seat. Next thing I know, as I pull out on Tennessee Street, she jumps up out of her seat, and she's now sitting on his lap facing him. And I'm like, oh, this is not good. I'm got drunk people in my car trying to make out, and this is not a Motel 6. But I'm just driving down the road. Sometimes, just shut up and drive and get them home. No one's really saying much, so I turn the radio up a little bit, just kind of, a little bit of noise. And the girl sitting next to me is just staring at the back, and she's upset. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's kind of rude. But the guy in the back is also staring at her, so I'm thinking there's drama between them. So I'm thinking, is something happened or something at the bar? Well, I get down about Stadium Drive, and like I said, the couples haven't really said much other than when they got in the car, they told me where they're going. I'm driving. It's kind of a weird ride, but I'm just driving the car, get them home. Sometimes not to talk, shut up, and get them all out of the car as fast as you can. And I figured at this point, get them out before they name the baby after me. That's where we're going with the story. So I get down about Stadium Drive, and the drunk girl that was sitting on the guy's lap behind me leans back and says, hold it. You're not Kevin. It's the guy she's been kissing. Well, the best part is the girl that's staring in the back seat says, oh, his name's John. See, John looks up in the front seat and says, oh, baby, I didn't know you got in the car. I thought you were going home and ride home with Melissa. Or this other girl's name. And she says, what do you mean you didn't know I had in the car? I thought I was going to go home with her, but I came home with you, and now you're riding with some random girl that jumps in the car. And the whole time, the drunk girl's going, where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Basically, his girlfriend had got in the car at the last minute, and he didn't realize that she was in the car. The guy in the back seat was going, yeah, John, I was trying to tell you she got in the car. That's why he's scared of the girl in the front seat while he's making out with this other girl. Well, they proceeded to sit there and holler. I'm not going to repeat I'll never forget one of the things she said. But she gets out at the light, leaves the door open, and storms off at the red light, and the light turns green. And at this point, I got so many drunk people in the back. They're like, what's going on? And I had literally had to jump out of the car, go close the door, jump back in the car, and drive them over to Ocala Road and drop them off. So, yeah, I like to call that You're Not Kevin. So...